Hello guys, thank you so much for coming to this video. This is my first My Hero Academia Ultra Impact video. I'll try to make it as fast as possible, and what the purpose of this video is to explain the team composition that I use for Arena. So let me go ahead and just jump at it. I'm going to go ahead and show you the team composition, and it's not... This is it. This is the team composition that I use to attack on Arena. The only reason why I do it, well, there are two main reasons. One, I think it's faster because it gives me the upper hand, and second, it's because once you fight people that are defending Arena, once you defeat them, they're gonna get a notice that they got defeated, and then they're gonna see the battle power of the ones that defeated them. And once they see that the person who defeated them, it's around 120,000 battle power less than them. Sometimes it kind of tickles people, right? So I like doing that. As you can see, this seems like a weird setup, but there are a few reasons why I have the team set up like this. Okay, so first of all, you have to notice that I have two units that are level 1 with memorias that are not actually enhanced in any way. They're level 1, and I know that if you enhance them and level break them, you're gonna be able to increase the debuff efficiency, or the efficiency of it. And the whole purpose of this setup is not actually to invest anything on those two units and on those two memorias. They're just there for show, because you can't start the battle if you're missing units. So they're just there, and additional to being there for show, the second reason is once they die, this guy right here, which is Deku, he actually gets buffs every time someone dies in the party. So we're gonna go to it, and it's right here. It says save and win. It says if one ally gets knocked down, you can see right here, the video is going to be high quality, so you should be able to pause it and read it on your own if there's something that you don't understand. And pretty much is here. If one ally gets knocked out, increases character's skill impact by 30%. Now, if two allies get knocked out, increases character's power by 30. So the way I have set up my team is that in the first turn, those two units usually most of the time, about 80 to 90% of the time, they die. Sometimes they do attack with single skills, and they do last 2 turns. But the idea is that they're gonna be there as decoys, because even if they use single abilities, single target abilities, they're gonna be wasting those abilities on just sponges that are gonna be taking the damage, and intentionally be increasing the parameters of Deku. So I don't actually have what is it called, materials to be investing on these two additional buffs, or passives. They're passives, but what I have is not entirely what I'm looking for. But this is, I have to show you so that you know how my team is composed. And here you can see, again, you can pause it on your own time, read the skills, but you should be able to be able to find that information somewhere else. You can see here that I also need to invest on those to make it better. I'll just show you Nigeria because it's just fair that I show you all the characters and what they have. So this is it. Now going back to memorias. Now memorias are very important in this game. They play an excellent role. Now, for example, let me show you something else. Let me show you my attack team, because it's important that you guys know. My defense team is this one right here. Okay, as I can show you here, my defense team, you can see that, okay, in this game there are different types of characters that are effective and non-effective against counter elements, if I can put it that way. You know how how games have different elements, like water effective against fire, fire against earth, and earth against water, some like things like that. Here there are different types. There's intelligence. I'll just read it from left to right. There's intelligence, there's DTS, that I don't know what it means. There's a strength, which is Deku. There's mind, there's this character right here, and then this character right here is ability type. Now, the reason why I have it like this is because I have 5 different types of characters on my team, which are all of the typings that you have. I have them like this because of this Memoria. This Memoria gives you a different buff depending on each one of the different types of units that you have on your team. So if you have all 5 different types, you're gonna be getting 25% more power, 30% more skill impact, 30% more HP, 25% critical rate, 25% more speed. Again, each one of them depends on the what is it called? It depends on the unit to be alive. So if you're in PvP and your mind unit dies, you're gonna be losing that sweet 25% HP. So I put them on the back, those 2 guys right here. I put them on the back so that they don't die, and I have because of them 25% crit rate and the buff the other one provides. Now, this Memoria that Deku has. This Memoria is the event Memoria. You can see that it just carries 45%, which is impressive skill impact. And then below that, you can see that depending on in which turn you use the abilities. Okay, it's because there's a lot to explain on this game. But in this game, fundamentally, there are what is called skill chains. And that is, if you use one skill after the other and after the other, up to a max of 3 skills per turn, they're going to be taking different places. So there's skill 1, skill 2, and skill 3 being chained. And based on the time in which Deku attacks with a skill, he's going to be getting a different buff. For example, if within that chain attack he attacks first or uses his buff first, he's going to be getting 15% more power, right? If he uses it at the first turn. If he uses it at the second turn, he's going to be getting 15% more power and then 10% more defense. And if he uses it at the third turn, he's going to be getting 20% skill impact for his like special move, which is plus ultra move called here. Now, the best way to just understand this is always use Deku as the last attack on a skill chain. That way you're gonna get the 3 buffs. They last for 3 turns, so you have 2 different skills. You should be able to lap it twice because these buffs do stack. So you pretty much will be getting 30% more power, 20% more defense, and 40% more skill impact. 40% more plus ultra move skill impact. Now the passives that I have on those Memorias, they're not good. As you can see, this is if mind type, that the 2 stars that I have right here, if mind type increases character's speed by 15%. He's not mind type, so he doesn't get that buff. Bakuyo also doesn't get if ability type increases character's speed by 10%. He is DTS, so he does not get that buff. And for my Nigiri, again, I don't have materials to change it, so I just leave it as it is. But I hope that you see what I've done. Now, this is my defense team because it kind of lures people in. That's why I named it Taunt. Because people see it as a team of 200,000 power, but when they come in, they find themselves with a surprise when they see that the team is actually pretty strong. Now, guys, I think this is gonna be all. If you don't like my explanation, you can just read the abilities and the memorials, and you can kind of deduct what is it that I'm doing. And that's gonna be all. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that I kept it short and simple, and have a great night.